Welcome to Community America Ballpark for the, this is another T-Bones Baseball Basics, I think is what we call this. Little fundamentals videos that we have here on the website, and you can watch out here at the park as well. I'm Matt Fulks, along with what should be a 9-time Gold Glover, and we'll get into that at some point down the road with Frank White. You've probably seen our infield one, fielding a ground ball. Now we're going to work on a pop-up.
Okay.
Or fly ball, which is basically set up the same, I guess.
Well, it's a little different.
Okay. Well, we'll work on a pop-up.
Okay, the pop-up itself, Matt, is the biggest mistake that a lot of infielders make on pop-ups is that they don't let the ball travel as high as it's going to travel and get themselves in position for when the ball comes down. A lot of times the ball's where it goes up, it comes down at a different spot. So the guys who always go to where the ball is before it reaches its apex, those are the guys that have a lot of trouble because they're already under the ball. So if the ball comes back at a different angle, then those are the guys you see backpedaling really hard trying to catch up. You see catchers do it a lot of times on balls behind the plate. When it goes up, they run to where it went up, but it's always going to come back to the infield. So they end up backpedaling real fast. So rather than letting it just get up there, then getting yourself in position for it, then that's what makes pop-ups easy to catch. So what you want to try to do is when the ball goes up, you want to kind of track the ball, but then once you see where it's at, now you're going to call it. But the key now is that you have to make sure that you don't put your glove in front of your face. You always want to keep it off to the side. And then as you get ready to field the pop-up, a lot of times you see guys that catch a pop-up and the ball will hit and pop out. So that knees are too straight. So basically, if the ball settles into your glove, just flex your knee a little bit, let the ball settle in, and it'll settle in softly.
Okay, now, as you put your hand up there, we had this discussion last week, talking about catching with two hands.
Right.
And I was always taught, catch the ball with two hands.
Okay.
My idol, or one of my main idols, center fielder Amos Otis, I don't think his second hand ever got up there.
Well, that's only because some guys are exceptional.
And he was.
And when guys get to the major leagues, they develop their own style. And as long as they're quick, as long as they're not making mistakes, then really there's nothing wrong. It's only when you start dropping balls or your release time is slow because of it, then that's when they talk about it. But you're not actually ever catching the ball with two hands. Basically, this hand is here, and I think it's there in the event that the ball pops out. Then you got the other hand here to try to help you catch the ball. Because all this hand's going to do is be in the area, but you're still going to actually catch the ball with one hand. This hand is just there to help out in case the ball pops out, in my opinion.
Okay. Or for an outfielder, which is what I was taught, was for a quicker release.
For an outfielder, yes. And like I say, some guys are quick enough that, because when you come in here on a regular routine single and you got to get rid of the ball, that's going to be a one-handed pluck.
Right. And
then you got to bring it up and get it. So when you get behind the ball, like the guy's tagging up on a base, now you're going to get behind the ball, and now as the ball's coming, now you're going to get ready to go through the ball, and you want to step through with your left foot, and that makes that transition from glove to hand a lot easier. And so when third base coaches are watching the outfielders, they always watch for how they position themselves for the ball. So if they get behind it and look like they're in good position to go through and make a strong throw, a lot of times they'll hold that runner up. But if they catch the ball back like this on the heels, now they got a chance to send that runner and score because they're going to take the outfielder too long to get rid of the ball.
Okay, so we're going to work on infield pop-ups. We're going to get to Enter and Chris. And
I'm going to give Chris an example of how you should be trying to build one of these pop-ups, all right?
in the sun also.
So you got to make sure that your knees are slightly bent.
Are you just going to throw it to me to where I don't have to move?
I'm going to do my best to throw it over your head. Okay? So here we go.
Okay.
How'd that feel to you?
Awkward.
It looked awkward.
Uh-oh.
I got the camera guy.
Now that's going to be fun to watch too. Okay, I'll scoot over here. I'll scoot over.
Here we go.
I lost in the sun.
Now, that's another thing that you have to watch out for too, is the sun. So if you're in a game and the sun is right here, then if the ball goes up, you can say, I got lost in the sun.
Can't do that?
Can't do that.
I can't do that.
You got to make an attempt. So there are two things you can do. If the ball's off your right shoulder with the sun over your head, now this is when you use your glove to screen the sun out and keep the ball on this side of it, and then you make the play. If it's on the forehand side, Now you use a bare hand here, and you see a lot of guys catch this ball down here because they basically are blocking the sun out. And I'll always have your sunglasses, always.
I forgot them today. Okay, I'll do one more.
Right, Chris,
Here we go.
You got him, baby.
Holy cow!
See, but you didn't try to block it.
I did try to block. I need to block it this time.
See, and you also have to remember too, Matt, that if the ball is ever right in the center of the sun, it doesn't matter what you have on. Really. Let me try one, Chris.
Okay, try.
So you just use your glove, you block it out.
Oh, that's bad for us.
You know, we got to put a little juice on him.
Yeah, we do.
We got to get you a lot more juice, Chris. A lot more juice. Oh boy, so you put your glove up here, screen the sun out, boom. Now you got the ball. That's what it's for.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for yours?
I'm ready.
Okay, get him right in the sun, Chris. Make sure you get him in the sun. There we go. Use your glove. Use your glove. Atta boy. So you see the big difference between that catch and the other two guys you just said? I just can't see it.
I couldn't see him. Okay, I can see it now.
There we go. You got to make every attempt to try to catch the ball. That way your teammates look at you and they realize that you did make a good effort.
Okay.
But if you go out there and just say, "Oh man, it's in the sun," that's not going to work.
Okay, so let's watch Frank do a couple more here.
Okay. So get yourself in a good athletic position. Pop up goes up. Throw your glove up. Block the sun. Boom. Make the play. And so just keep in mind, you not always have this sun, but we always have drills where we bring the outfielders out and put them right in the sun, just like this.
Do you really?
And just hit fly balls to them and let them work on blocking with the glove, blocking with the bare hand. Use time with the bare hand, catch the ball down here. We do those drills too. We call it the sun drill.
How many times have you been hit in the head?
Never.
Never?
No.
He's got you glove up there?
Never got hit in the head. I only had one outfield collision with an outfielder, and that was in winter ball with Pete LeCotte. Never had an outfield collision with any of my outfielders.
Wow.
Because I had rules and they respected them, and it was good.
Very good. Well, we have rules here, and one of them is that he has to get back to his job. He isn't doing these videos, but Frank, we appreciate it. I think we might be ready now. In fact, here, I'll show you. We'll be ready.
You ready?
We're going to do one more.
One more? All right. Get it way up there, Chris. Get it way up there, baby. Okay, Matt, let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go. Oh, got behind it, came through it. Good job.
There we go. See? If you watch these videos with this guy right here, Frank White, and you can, although Frank's not going to be doing all of them, but if you watch this video, watch the ground ball one, even watch the glove one, because as I'm watching Frank, he talks about why his hand is halfway out of his glove, and it's a very good reason. You'll need to go check out that video as well. T-Bones Baseball Basics, I think is what we're calling it. He is Frank White. I am Matt Fulks. Thanks for watching.